In this video, we are going to see 15 animal idioms and expressions in English for English learners. Drop like flies. It means to die, drop out, get ill, or collapse in large numbers. For example, one child was ill in the class last week and they've dropped like flies. Now everyone's ill. The lion's share, which means the largest part or most of something. For example, their father died and the eldest son got the lion's share of his money. So he got the most of the money, not the other sons or daughters. As busy as a bee, which means very busy. For example, I'm sorry I haven't contacted you this week. I've been as busy as a bee. Hold your horses, which means to wait a minute or wait a moment. For example, hold your horses, I'm not ready yet. Be a guinea pig, which means to be the first to test out a new thing. For example, we started using a new program at work and I was the guinea pig. So it means that he was the first person to try it out. It's normally a bad thing because if there's any problems with this program, for example, he is going to be the person who will have to experience these problems. Fish for compliments, which means to try to make other people say good things about you. For example, he looked amazing in his suit, but he said he looked ugly. I think he was fishing for compliments. We use this expression to talk about people who are looking for attention and will say negative things about themselves so that you give them a compliment, which means to say something nice about them. Donkey's years, which means a long time. For example, I used to have a boyfriend who was a doctor, but that was donkey's years ago. Open a can of worms, which means a very complicated situation that causes a lot of problems when you start to deal with it. For example, one person said that they were being bullied. Then 11 more people said it too. It opened a can of worms. So you start to solve one problem and then many other problems appear. So it gets very complicated. At a snail's pace, which means very slowly. For example, the traffic on the motorway was moving at snail's pace. Elephant in the room, which means an obvious problem that no one wants to talk about. For example, everyone knew that she was an alcoholic. It was the elephant in the room. So everyone knows about this obvious problem or topic, but nobody talks about it, even though everyone is thinking about it. Top dog. It means the most important person or organization in a situation. For example, Meta, or Facebook, is top dog in social media. It means that they are the most important organization in social media. Dark horse, which means a candidate or competitor that no one thinks about, but who unexpectedly wins or succeeds. For example, this football team could be a dark horse this season. For example, people always think that Spain, Germany, or Brazil will win the World Cup, but a dark horse could be Portugal. Nobody thought that Portugal would win, but they did. Kill two birds with one stone, which means to achieve two aims at once. So to do two things with one action. For example, I spend a lot on petrol and I need to exercise. So cycling kills two birds with one stone. With one action, which is cycling, I achieve two aims, which are spending less on petrol and doing exercise. As blind as a bat, which means to have very bad eyesight. For example, I can't see anything without my glasses. I'm blind as a bat. Like a fish out of water, which means uncomfortable in a specific situation. For example, I went to a rock concert with my friend, but I don't like rock music. I felt like a fish out of water. It means that they felt uncomfortable and that they shouldn't be there, that they didn't belong in that situation. If you have enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in another video.